All right, here we go. This is side 3 of Jethro Tull's Living in the Past. I just want to get right into it. It's only 2 songs on this side, and they're both live tracks by Kind Permission of, and then Dharma for One. And what's interesting is I tried to find lyrics for these and couldn't find them for a long time. Then finally had to just look up the album on genius.com. There we go. And the album has both songs don't have that many lyrics, but the songs together are about 20 minutes of song, or I think, it is live stuff. Some people said this was their favorite part of the album. Other people told me that they don't particularly like this side. I'm excited to see where I stand on that. And yeah, let's go. 3, 2, 1 by Kind Permission of.
Please, let's have a big welcome for Jethro Tull.
Almost ripped the headphones off my head making back like that.
Hello, hang on, a present. Be back with you in a minute. I better not open this now because it might contain contraband. I'll give it to John, supplement his camels, right? He dropped on his head when he was very small. We occasionally cut his fingernails off and smoked them, but this is a song about everything.
so pretty. Why does this have 50 dislikes? Screw that. It's beautiful. I really like it. It's almost like improvisation a little bit. I really appreciate that. And it's a different groove, it's a different vibe to add to the rest of the album. It's a different side of the group that's being shown on the album. Something to make people want to come to their live shows. Just a little bit of fooling around and having fun. I like it so far. There we go. My levels might have been off.
Thank you. John Evans, piano. Thank you.
Go Evans. That was beautiful. Quite enjoyed that. All right.
You know, she's really turned on by the television, and vice versa.
Ha ha.
Here's a song called, and it still features Clive. It's Yes, Right. Rearranged, though, nevertheless. New lease of life. In other words, it's just a bit louder. Dharma for one.
Louder is good. It's that bass. Screaming going on back there. Is Dharma supposed to be like karma? I'm not sure. Yeah. I want to make sure that I did that right a minute ago really fast. And I had to pause it anyway, but like, see. Sorry if this might be loud. Was loud. Okay. We set everything back to what I had it on before. Sorry about that. Tried to compensate for whatever weird screwery was going on down there. Okay. Yeah, love it so far. This is awesome. Love the live stuff. Let's keep going. 3, 2, 1. This has been epic. Let's go. My God, let's go. Oh my God, haha. was fun.
Thank you.
Thank
Clyde
you.
Bunker.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. I'm gonna stop it there before it goes on to the next ones. All right, that is By Kind Permission, Dharma for One. Great stuff. Great stuff. Also, let me see something. Living in the past. So while I was on here, in my last, or maybe my first, probably my first video on this album, I listened to like the beginning of Living in the Past, and then I might have like skipped it. Let me make sure I know what I'm talking about real quick. Before we do the lyric stuff, I want to just check over this. Yeah, Living in the Past. It looks like I might need... I don't know. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry for being confusing. Yeah. I thought I'd heard it, like I'd reacted to it before. But someone sent me a message and told me like that I haven't ever reacted to it, which is super weird. Like why it sounded super familiar to me. The name was familiar too, maybe just because I was doing the album called Living in the Past, but the song, like I recognized it immediately, so maybe I had heard it on the radio or something, because since starting listening to Jethro Tull, my dad has gotten into Jethro Tull a lot as well. So like if Locomotive Breath or something comes on the radio, he's going to leave it on. So, I mean, maybe I somehow heard it through that. I don't know. For some reason, I could have sworn I reacted to it, but I guess I didn't. And yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys. There's lots that we have a lot. We've got time. All right. The first song is literally mostly just, playing. It says, please, let's have a big welcome for Jethro Tull. Hello, hang on, press on, be back with you in a minute. I better not open this now because it might contain contraband. We'll give it to John to supplement his camels. That'd be to supplement his, cigars by any chance? Well, not cigars, but cigarettes, you know what I mean. John Evan, the keyboard player. These camels. Not these camels. That's funny. All right. Yeah, he was dropped on his head when he was very small. We occasionally cut his fingernails off and smoke them. This is a song about everything by kind permission. It's almost like in a way there's like playing lots of stuff, and they're like, with your kind permission, we are now going to play whatever we want. And it's like, improving a ton of instrumental stuff. Although maybe it wasn't improv, it was probably rehearsed. Then Dharma. Let's go ahead and look up Dharma real quick. Dharma. In Indian religion, the eternal and inherent nature of reality, regarded in Hinduism as a cosmic law underlying right behavior and social order. In Buddhism, it's the nature of reality regarded as universal truth taught by the Buddha, the teaching of Buddhism, an aspect of truth or reality. Dharma is a key concept with multiple meanings in many Indian religions. It can mean the right way of living or the path of righteousness. Okay, so not karma then. All right, Dharma, seek and you will find. So seek for the path. Seek for the path to righteousness and you will find it. Seek with your mind. Dharma, to each his own, we say. Together we'll end astray. Together we'll end astray. That's interesting. Oh, if we're going to each our own, then together we'll all seek our own ends selfishly and end up all far apart. Truth is like freedom. It doesn't fool me. Be true to yourself and never think that you're free. Dharma will come eventually. So be true to yourself, but just wait. You'll figure it out eventually, is kind of what I'm getting from that. Yeah, it felt a bit spiritual, this one did. And I really like them both. There's not a ton to say, which makes me think that I'm just going to say screw it and re-listen to Living in the Past and do the lyrics for that. So that's what I'm going to do because, I don't know. We're here. You're here. We're all here. We're only 27 minutes in. For an album side, that's not that much. So, yeah. So, like, this goes na 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 na. Right? Happy and I'm smiling, walk a mile. Let's see. I could be wrong. Living in the past. Really quick, just for the heck of it, just so I can get to listen to it. Also, I'm not putting the headphones. A long time ago, when I was first started reacting, I think I put the headphones over like my hair, which was very stupid. So then I started like pulling it back. Right now I have it not over my hair, but also not pulled back, so that I don't know. I just like it better this way. Just so you know, in case anyone was wondering. Here we go. Yeah, wow. I don't remember ever talking about this one. As always, love the blues so much.
Once I used to join in, every boy and girl was my friend. Now there's revolution, but they don't know what they're fighting. Let us close our eyes outside their lives, go on much faster. Oh, we won't give in, we'll keep living in the past. Oh, we won't give in, let's go living in the past. Oh, no, no, we won't give in, let's go living in the past.
All right. I love Jethro Tull. They have become one of my favorite groups. So thank you. Huge thank you to the people who have requested them. And also some people have also said, I've seen comments, even when I did stand-up. Actually, no, not stand-up. Benefit. Actually, no, still on stand-up as well. People saying, you're doing too much of one group. And it's... I'm not necessarily trying to, I don't know, what's the word? Like, cater to the maximum denominator, I guess, for the lowest common denominator, whatever. I'm making these videos for the most part for myself, you know? I mean, obviously I do other stuff as well, but I'm looking for music that I want to listen to. You know, Jethro Tull is a group I'd never heard of that I like immediately fell in love with and I want to listen to their entire discography. And I've said that in pretty much, maybe not every video that I've reacted to Jethro Tull, but almost every video where I've reacted to Jethro Tull. I adore this group. Like, everything about them fascinates me. And yeah, so, I mean, just don't click on it if you don't like it, I guess is what I'm saying, which is, you know, I come back to that all the time. But seriously, I'm going to keep going. So, I mean, whatever. Just thought I don't know, address that because there's been more and more comments about that. And it's like, I don't know. Listen to music I like. You guys listen to music you like as well. I don't know. Also depends on what mood I'm in, which is why sometimes when I get requests, I'll like look and see what genre the music is supposed to be in. The one good thing for genres. All right, we've got the intro. Actually, let's read this first. The first charting single was number 3 in the UK for the progressive rock group with its trademark Ian Anderson's flute sound. It was a standalone single later included in the compilation records and discs written after a challenge from the band's manager, Terry Ellis. Singer-songwriter Anderson's unusual comment about the song. To be honest, I've always loathed and detested that song. In fact, when it was first a big hit, I used to go hide in a corner and cringe. But the guys in the band now are keen to play it, and you know, I'm beginning to grow accustomed to the damn thing. Okay. Happy and I'm smiling, walk a mile to drink your water. Oh, so going to see his girl, I guess, or his significant other. You know I'd love to love you, and above you there is no other. Simple declaration of love to a girl, though some see it as invoking some dedication to God. The latter assumption's unlikely. Anderson sees it as a simple, straightforward song, bit cheesy lyrically, but as a piece of music, it's cheerful, upbeat, simple, and elegantly constructed. That's a good way of putting it. I don't even think it's too cheesy. There's way cheesier songs out there. All right. We'll go walking out while others shout of war and disaster. There are two main subjects in the lyrics. A love story, the lyricist's words to his lover, and at the same time strong disagreement with the then-present generation's useless anti-war sentiment and protest. The juxtaposition of these two presents two very different scenarios, and it's the ingenuity of Ian Anderson that ties them together. Yeah, the song is good lyrically. Oh, we won't give in. Let's go living in the past. Living in the past kills your future. Habib says that. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing that name. The present reality cannot conquer or overtake the love. The best way is to escape to the past. The irony here, of course, is that the past was almost continuous fighting and wars, and the words ring true throughout time. The past is not what it is considered to be. We come to the bridge, a long musical interval, again dominated by Anderson's flute. The bass has a prominent place here, accentuating the very unusual 5/4 time signature rhythm of the song. Anderson said, I decided I'd write the least commercial thing I could by using an uncommon 5/4 time signature and definitely not trendy title, Living in the Past. The rhythm might be familiar to some from one of the arguably most famous jazz recordings, Dave Brubeck's Quartet's Take 5. Okay. I like the bridge. Once I'd used to join in. Every boy and girl was my friend. So he used to feel like he related to everybody. Now there's revolution, but they don't even know what they're fighting. Second verse is expanding the first verse's message. The disdain from the protesters is due to their ignorance, though it would seem more accurate to attribute this ignorance to those that fought. Revolution was more commonly and loosely used at that time. Not at least in rock and the protest meme. As John Lennon said in the Beatles' Revolution, you say you want a revolution. You know we all want to change the world. But when you talk about destruction, don't you know you can count me out. Let us close our eyes. Outside, their lives go on much faster. He's not only trying to relive the past, will keep living in the past, he wants a different pace than those he loathes. The faster is the same place as the former verse's disaster, accentuating the parallel nature of the two verses. We won't give in, we'll keep living in the past. And just kind of a repetition there. Jethro Tull is the undisputed leading flute-based rock group. However, the flute provided the instrumental interlude in earlier hits like Del Shannon's Runaway, The Mama and the Papa's California Dreamin', and others. Okay. Great song. Great album. Love the bass on this one. And the flute, obviously. And yeah, the live stuff I quite enjoyed. Like, I didn't see anything wrong with it. You know, it's live stuff. Who is it? There's another group that I really like, like a live album of theirs that's like playing songs that you wouldn't hear other places. Oh yeah, Tool. Tool has an album that has just pretty much all either demos or live stuff that you don't hear elsewhere. One song that's on a couple songs that are on other albums, but they're like completely different live, you know? That's what this kind of reminded me of. A little bit of interaction between the artist and the fans at the beginning, and then a lot of musical meandering in the best way possible. Very fun, very energetic, and very interesting. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Deathstroke 9 out. Stay tuned for side 4.